Hello everyone, good day. My name is Adeboye Sodiq. I'm an health and safety practitioner. If you guys have known me before, I want to thank you all for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing my videos, and the comments have been so lovely from the very first person who commented to the last person's comment, and people who are still going to be commenting. I really appreciate you all. Because of you guys, I received a message from Nebosh which supports everyone who promotes health and safety in the workplace, or any trainer who supports HSC in the workplace. But also, there's a little warning attached to it that if you are not an accredited learning partner by NEBOSH, you are not allowed to use the brand logo. So please, the upcoming YouTubers or trainer that wish to do all this, kindly ensure that you are accredited learning partner recognized by NEBOSH. Although presently the portal is not open yet to accredit other people, but the portal is still open. You can check once in a while to know when it's open because of the pandemic. And to you, my fans, now I'm back again. I know it took a while before I dropped another video. Work has been a little bit hefty during this festive period. And I want to tell you guys, Happy New Year. As we are making 2020 great, we survived. Let's make 2021 great as well. Today, we are going to be talking about how to get your dream job as an health and safety officer, how to pass your interview, the mistakes we used to do. We are going to be analyzing that. Then we would be showing you some questions you must, it's a must, know offhand before even trying to attempt any interview to ensure you pass and secure your dream job. Though, as long as it's your time, you are going to secure it, but it's better to convince whoever the interviewer is that you know exactly what you are doing, why you want to join the company. So now we are going to dig in, okay? Welcome to HSC Africa. Once again, where our goal is to ensure that we bring health and safety to Africa. It's transforming into our everyday life. As you all know, I'm an health and safety practitioner. For those of you that don't know me well, you can check my previous videos. You'll find more about me there. And today we'll be talking about 100% interview tips for construction industry. When you're going to be securing a job or you got an interview in a construction industry, these are the likely examination questions or interview questions that will be coming out, which we are going to be talking about. But first, I stumbled about these basic interview tips, which we have to put in place first before we start answering those questions. The ultimate goal of studying hard is to get a job or secure a job, but many of our bright students who are intelligent in their studies fail in interview run. The aim of this post is to provide some basic interviews tips for beginners which help them in clearing their job interviews successfully. While in an interview, the main concern of the interviewee is to impress his or her interviewer. So here are some basic tips for freshers that will help you in clearing your interview. First and foremost, you have to look for the information about this company. This is one of the mistakes most of us do. We just hear there's an interview, you just dress up, boom, take your CV and you're out. You don't even know what the company is doing, because when you try as much as possible to understand what this company is into, then it will be easier for you to know what to read, to refresh your memory, the kind of questions that are going to come up. You just get there, You are very well versed with construction company, but this is an electrical company. So how are you going to answer their questions? Because the machines, the tools, the way they work is completely different from just company who are based on constructions only. Before attending an interview, make sure you know enough about the company and you are willing to work in this company. To do this, go through the history and the present position of the company. This is what I try to summarize for you, and make sure you use Google, because almost every company in this world now is registered and you can find them on Google. So it's easier for you to secure your job like that. So when they are talking to you about the company, they feel like, wow, this guy really wants to join us. He knows about the company. And your resume. Your resume is the main intangible tool to get a job. Prepare your resume according to the job profile the company is offering and highlighting your strengths required for the job. Not when they need an health and safety advisor, you do CV of health and safety officer. Or when they need a health and safety manager, you don't even meet up with the requirements of an health and safety manager. So why are you going for the interview? It's just like you're wasting your time because you are not going to be securing that job. Remember one thing, that point you are mentioning in it should be the ones you are really intended to, like what you know very well, not when they ask you a question about your CV, you don't even know what is in your CV. Practice makes you perfect. Practice your way of speaking and answering of questions often asked. You know, there's one thing I used to do that makes my friend laughs at me. I stand in front of the mirror and I start, talking to myself. Okay, what if I'm being asked this question? How am I going to attend to it? What if I'm being asked this question? How am I going to answer? All these are things you have to do before going for the job interview. You know, a day before your interview, you have to check online, read, then put what you read aside, try to memorize, try to, repeat the things you read. So it will get stuck in your brain. So in case you come up with this, some interviews are very smart. They wouldn't even ask you about what you read. It's just like an examination. You read part A, but on the exam day, you saw part B and C. But when you read part A, part B, and C, even if they bring a question from part C or from part B or from part A, you are ready. This is how an interview should be. Some interviewers will ask you general questions about life. They would even deviate from what health and safety is about. They just want to know how smart you are in attending to different kind of scenarios. Okay? If you are good at communication, half of your done is job. Half of your job is done. Kudos, okay? And arrive early in today's rushing world. My friend, don't think because now you just secure your NEBOSH certificate, now you can look for a job, it will be easier for you to get a job. My friend, in one center, we have more than 25 or 30 people who did the same exam as you and maybe 20 passed. And these 20 people are looking for a job as well. So tell me, how are you going to secure a job when you are trying to get to where the job interview is going to take place? Maybe 5 to 10 minutes before the interview. You should be there minimum of 1 hour before. Reason is because lots of people also want to attend the interview, and before they might get to your number, they might have been satisfied with the candidates that have been presented to them. So, but if you arrive 30 minutes early, it's better. So you can relax, rest, practice if need be. And this also depicts your punctuality. It shows how punctual you are going to be when you start the job. And this one is the most vital, dress like you mean business. Some people just look like barbed wire. It's completely rough. You just pick up your polo and boom, you are gone. Some don't even look at themselves in the mirror before going for an interview. Some of us will start smelling like garlic, you know. When you do or you are working for a long period of time and you don't drink water or nothing pass through your mouth starts to bring out some odor because of the food you ate maybe very early or late at night that is not completely digested and there's no water to flush it. You see, at least hold some mint, some mint, sweet, or chewing gum that when you chew, anything coming from your mouth will be, will be attractive. Not when you just open your mouth like, good day, man, or good day, sir. Kalas, the interview is over. Because they will be forced to spray air freshener because when you leave, because they might not do it in front of you, so you don't get disappointed. Things like this are reason why you have to choose a very nice dress code. Check the mirror, because what you see in the mirror shows your personality. And I would advise us to always wear a formal suit. Okay? Why I said you should wear a formal suit or a shirt and a trouser, because it shows that you are like an official person, somebody who works in an office, who understand how this work goes. But as for health and safety officer, you might put on a very long, long sleeve shirt and a jean trouser, because jean is what most technicians or engineers use based on the construction side. They don't use, normal shirt and trousers. Or this is a bonus tip I'm going to be giving you. If you have a coverall, ensure you wash your coverall a day before you go. Put not enough perfume. Wear your safety boots. Put your hard hat in your armpits when they call you inside, because they would ask you, excuse me, why are you in your uniform? You say, okay, I'm already on site or preparing to go on site. I've been working. I had enough experience, but I had to come for this interview. I have to attend this interview because I'm planning to change my job. This will make them feel, yeah, I think this one is ready to join us immediately. So the approach they are going to be giving you will be completely different from someone who's on formal dress, okay? Next one is switch off your phone, my friend. You like listening to rap, hip hop song or rock music. Then during the interview, when everything is going smoothly, then Habibi, even if nobody tell you, you should know by yourself that you just lost your dream job. All these things will put you in very, very big problem. So at that moment, it shows you are serious. No message, no calls, no vibration. Put your phone totally on silent if you know you cannot switch off your phone. Okay? Show enthusiasm. Okay? Give an answer such a way that the interviewers will feel, yeah, this guy knows what he's saying. You see? When you are talking, you talk with passion. You talk with, during lifting operation, I always ensure that nobody is standing under the lifting load or standing within the boom radius, All these things, I ensure that people put on their high visibility jacket. If they are going up, they have to put on their PPE, personal protective equipment. This shows, yeah, you understand what you are doing and your job is done. You see, people will be so happy. They will be happy to, interview you, happy to involve you. They want to know from your own experience what you feel. If they give you the job, how are you going to handle it under pressure or without pressure, okay? Keep eye contact. This also is very important, even though you are lying. You see? Even though you are lying to the interviewer, they know already because they're experienced. They know you are a beginner or a newcomer. You are just starting. Because from the way you describe things, your experience is not that much of someone who's already in the job. You see? But when you are confident saying it, try to put on a little smiley face, not you just look serious as if you are coming to fight a war with them. When they throw you question, if you don't understand the question, the best approach is Can you please repeat that question? Before that person finish repeating the question, in your head you start, bringing one or two together to attend to that question. So before they finish it, then you say, okay, then you start. Okay? Number 9, be yourself. Don't think because your brother or your friend went for an interview, his first interview, and he got it immediately. Don't think the same thing is going to happen to you, because another man's food is another man's poison. The kind of sites differs. If they are employing you or they are taking the interview because they just have a job of 6 months to 1 year, it's completely different from when they are having you for serious job where maybe an accident already happened and they have, need to change their safety officer. Maybe it's not capable enough after investigation has been done, and they need to put somebody who is very vast and good. So you can see it's completely different. You have to be yourself. Explain to the best of your own ability. You don't need to put on accents that you don't know, you see. Things that are man-made, you just cook up one story. No. Speak naturally, use the normal tone. Don't, because you're African, the person interviewing you is an European, and you try to put on a UK accent. I'm sorry, what you're saying? We're trying to say, we're on the side. Habibi, be yourself. When we are on the side, speak with your accent, speak with your, the way you know how to speak English. This is why some Asians also, I like the way they talk. Even with the fact that they are shaking their head, still they bring forward what they know. They explain it the way they understand. If it's satisfied, because every job you join, no matter how good you are still going to learn within first month or second month of the ways and the culture and the policy of that company. So be yourself, explain to the best of your own ability, and let the interviewer do his or her work. I told you I got this, I stumbled on this online, and the name of the person who posted this was Forge Nelson T. And it was a very, very good one. And number 10, last but not the least, be part of them. Try to connect yourself with them. Show your interest that you want to be part of the family. These are some basic interview tips for freshers, as you've been listening to since morning. And if you want to clear your interview successfully, then you must have to follow all these above tips and answer below questions, these interview questions offhand. But before we dig in, I would like you to like, subscribe, download our video, share it with your friends. Before they go for an interview, they should ensure that all these questions, they pass through it. Thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you in the next video for interview questions.